We have a chasing news alert for you tonight. Convicted terrorist Ahmed Rahimi, also known as the Chelsea bomber, sentenced to life in prison. John Shumo has the story. John?
Bill, the world's most incompetent terrorist, will spend the rest of his life behind bars. Ahmed Rahimi was sentenced today to life in prison, the mandatory sentence, after a jury found him guilty of setting off a pressure cooker bomb in Chelsea, that neighborhood in Manhattan, in 2016. The so-called Chelsea bomber detonated a device that injured some 30 people on West 23rd Street in September of that year. He left it inside of a metal dumpster, which limited the destruction. No one was seriously injured. A second device planted nearby failed to detonate. He got that wrong, too. Earlier the same day, you mentioned a bomb went off at the start of a charity race in Seaside Park. He left that bomb inside of a trash can, and no one was hurt. He also planted smaller bombs in a trash can at a train station in Elizabeth. They did not detonate. He was eventually captured after a shootout with police in Linden. Bill, listen to this. While awaiting his sentencing, while he's sitting in jail, federal prosecutors say Rahimi attempted to radicalize other inmates by giving them copies of terrorist propaganda and jihadist materials on his laptop.
This is a serious matter. He followed through on everything that he said he was going to do. This is a kind of case where there has to be a maximum sentence put in place for this crime.
Now, Bill, Rahimi was born in Afghanistan, came to the United States when he was 12, eventually became a citizen. His father said he personally contacted the FBI in 2014 after his son was saying some strange things, getting a little violent. The FBI looked into the matter and didn't discover any sort of a threat. Rahimi's attorney says while he's been in jail awaiting his sentencing, the now 30-year-old has completed classes in business, entrepreneurship, and drama. Maybe he's got a future on the stage inside prison. Bill, back to you.
John, I'll tell you, it's really unbelievable to me. You've got a convicted terrorist who's going to sit in prison, taking courses on the taxpayer dime. Maybe that federal statute that prevented him from being sentenced to death ought to be adjusted just slightly.
Mandatory sentence of life in prison.
They ought to change it. This guy should be hanging in the public square. All right, thank you, John. Appreciate it.